But you want to talk about jiu-jitsu, you want to talk about domination, we have to talk about Neil Burns, man. Listen, I told you I had to give respect to Neil Magny. I said Neil Magny is a dude who is not going to be easily finished. Yeah, there's been a couple guys who've been able to do it recently. We're talking about Shavkat Rachmanov when he guillotined him. Michael Chiesa didn't finish him, but he ragdolled him for 3 rounds real easy. But for Gilbert Burns to say, "Oh yeah, let me just go back to my 80cc roots, pick you up, slam you, and then immediately go in and arm triangle choke you," that was bully display. That's some Carlson Gracie jiu-jitsu right there, baby. Now, not for Gilbert, right? But that's what we practice, is be the hammer, right? Be on top, stay heavy, and then, yeah, take advantage and get the choke. And he did it against Neil Magny. Now, the hard part I thought was going to get past the long limbs of Magny, and that was hard. But as soon as Gilbert was able to pass that leg, go on over the mount, and then finish the choke, it was a wrap, man. So Neil Magny, number 12, Haitian sensation, gets submitted. But this doesn't really do much for Gilbert Burns. However, he said, give me 1, 2, maybe 3 good finishes this year, and I should be back in position to fight for the title again. So is this the beginning of another Gilbert Burns title run?
I think so, man. This is a new hungry Gilbert, too. This is a Gilbert who has been overlooked and kind of suppressed a little bit, too, especially with the Hamzat stuff and all that. This is a big win for Gilbert because, like you said, man, he came back Dorino style. He put it to Neil Magny in a very decisive first-round finish, man. And it was a good fight, 4 minutes in, so it took a little bit to get Magny working, but Gilbert put it to him, man. And I don't know if it'll even be 3. I'm thinking 2 finishes, and kind of a lot of people are going to be clamoring to see Dorino back at the top. Let's say he goes up against Colby, even second fight, first fight, puts him to sleep, goes up against another one, and Leon and them have already had their mix him up. Gilbert Burns puts to sleep Masvidal. You put to sleep 2 of the biggest names, Colby, Masvidal. Who else? You're kind of in the running. You have to fight for it. We'll see how the Hamza, Leon, Usman, that whole situation up top works out. But I'm thinking 2 or 3. I mean, I don't know. 3 sounds a little bit of a stretch to me, Derek. Do you think he needs any more than 2 fights, 2 knockouts to really solidify a championship run again?
It depends on if he's fighting up or fighting down, right? Because if he's fighting down, yeah, you need a couple more, right? Yeah, if you beat any one of Usman, Covington, Chimaev, or Bilal, yeah, of course, you're automatically next. But that's the question. He says Bilal doesn't want to fight him. Colby Covington, he's calling him out. Colby doesn't want to fight because of that pending lawsuit going on with Masvidal.
Masvidal.
Already lost to Chimaev, and he wants that rematch too. And then obviously Usman, you got knocked out by him, and then you got Leon. So it's tough. It's a tough situation for Gilbert Burns, man. It feels like he's slightly on like the odd man out, but I do think a couple good finishes, man. We'll be right back there. But this was a phenomenal victory. There's nothing more you can say about it. This was just pure domination.